Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday, the 9th of January 2023. I hope you are having a great day, enjoying yourself, and enjoying Monday, as we should all enjoy every day, even if it's the first day of our working week, and especially if it's the first day back at work after a long time of doing absolutely nothing, like me, or almost nothing anyway. Anyway, getting back in the swing of things now. What's happening in the world? Here in Thailand, people are kind of ambivalent about about what's going to happen in the near future. China has, since yesterday, China has stopped its policy of needing people to quarantine on re-entry, and that means Chinese tourists will be outbound, and Thailand is one of the favorite destinations for Chinese tourists. And we're expecting a lot, and the tourist industry here in Thailand is desperate for people to come back after we lost so much money here. So, people who rely on tourism, which is a huge segment of the country, really want the Chinese tourists back. But news just coming in is that huge numbers of people have been infected with COVID. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? We just don't know if the infection is going to start coming back into the country. Here in Thailand, we've controlled it remarkably well compared to countries like the UK and the US. So that's just one positive thing that's happened here over the last couple of years, that not too many people have died. I mean, well, yes, too many people have died, but I mean, fewer than comparable population-size countries, or on a per capita basis, it's certainly not as high as some countries. People are rather ambivalent about that, I guess. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. I just wish that the Chinese government weren't so dogmatic, and that they could accept the fact that the Western vaccines work much better than the Chinese vaccine, which we used here in Thailand to begin with. Originally we did use the Sinovac, or Sinovac as they call it here, vaccine, but we swiftly moved over to the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines because they definitely have been proved more effective. And if the Chinese government would admit such a thing and actually, buy the Western viruses, but of course, politics being what it is, they won't do it because they would lose face. What a ridiculous thing to do, to kill people because you are losing face. That's something we also know about in Thailand, but that's another story that I can't really talk about on this channel. Okay, let's get on with a game of Sudoku, shall we? I haven't seen anything in the while that I've been chatting to you. Let's click on the digits and go through one by one and see what's looking good. Let's get a few easy numbers under our belt, shall we? 'Okay, so we've got a 1 and a 4 blocking up here to start with. Let's get a 1 and a 4 in those squares. Let's do something about it. So if that's 1 and 4, we're looking for 3, 6, 9. Okay, 6, 9 here. That's got to be a 3. Four blocking up here, 4 blocks across here. I said 1 and 4 blocking up here. I found the 1 and 4 there. I didn't even notice. Ouch, the mouse has stopped moving. Come on, mouse. Oh. I think I'm going to have to change the batteries. Oh dear. Come on. Hang on, maybe just a bad connector. Excuse me while I... Of course, I could edit all of this out, but I don't like to edit these videos, not because I can't, just... Oh, damn. It didn't work. I'm going to have to change the batteries. Just 1 second. I try to keep this channel amateurish in nature. You know that, don't you? I would never like to make it too professional. It wouldn't feel like a YouTube channel. Some YouTube channels are so professional now, though. Really, it's quite amazing how professional they are. You know, documentaries and stuff that people are making, just incredible. Easily on a par with broadcast TV like the BBC or something. Okay, I'm hoping that should be enough. Come on, mouse, get going. Come on. I've changed the battery. The light is flashing. Oh, there we are. Excuse me. My apologies on behalf of the Apple mouse. Now, I was saying I got the 1 and 4 blocking up there, so I put 1 and 4 in those squares without even noticing that we had a 4 across there already. So, of course, that has to be a 1 then, doesn't it? So, what are we left with? 6 and 9. How does that help us? Gives us 6s over here. Gives us 9s in those squares. Right. Yes. Okay. I was kind of going through on an looking for the easy ones, and I got slightly put off course when I saw the 1 and the 4 there. So let's get back for looking for easy digits. Six across here. Here is our 6, and this will be our 9. We have 7 and 5 across here, don't we? 7 and 5 blocking across this row. That puts a row of puts 7 and 5 into those squares there. What does it mean? It means we have 1, 2, 8. We've got a blocking 8. We've got a blocking 2. Don't know about the 1. So 1s. 1s are up there somewhere. 2s. 2s are down there somewhere. And 8s are up there, so 1 and 8 in the top. If you can hear chatting in the background in a strange language, that's my neighbours. I don't have a soundproof room, I'm afraid. Their garden is close to this room. Okay, we've got 3 and 4 blocking across here then, across these rows. So we put 3 and 4 into these squares. Now 1 and 8 I know are up there, so we've got 1s, we've got 2s there, we've got 3, 4. How about the 5? No, that's no good. 5s are still like that. How about the 7s? No, 7s are still up there. That's no good either. How about the 8s? Oh, I said already 9. 9s are there. Well, that seemed to be a waste of time. Oh, excuse me. Ah, now this may be something. I said this is 3 and 4. I said actually the 1s go up here, right? So this can't be a 1 and it also can't be a 2. And we've got 1 and 2 both attacking that square. So we've got 1 and 2 definitely in these squares here. Does that help? No, I don't think so. And 5 and 7. Well, I knew 5 and 7 were in those squares already, right? So this is 5 and 7. And no, that doesn't help. That's a shame. If the chatting is making it difficult to concentrate, I will say likewise. It's really bugging me, actually. Probably not so much for you because you won't be able to understand the language, but I can. It's kind of very infuriating. But anyway, such is life and Sudoku. What do we have down here? We have 1, 3, and 1, 3, 5, 9. Right, so we've got 1 and 3 blocking these squares, so we're going to be left with 5, 9 here. It means 1 and 3 are in those squares there. Does that help? No, not really. 5, 9, so that is a 1, 3 pair there. 1, 3. We've got 2s over here. We've got 6s in these. Man, this is so frustrating, this chit chat. I almost feel like cutting it off. Ah, 6, a pair 6, 7, isn't it? 7 blocking down here like this, and 6 blocking down and up like this, and across here and across here. We found a pair of 6 and 7. Thank goodness for that. Ah, Be quiet. You're driving me nuts, woman. She's such a nice person too. My neighbours. Right, okay, so what have I discovered? If I can just think for a second, I'll say this is a 6 and a 7. Right, so left in these squares, we are looking for 6 and 7. So we've got 3, 4, 3, 4, 8, 9, I think. Have they shut up yet? I hope so. Right, okay, 3, 4, 8, 9. Ah, the 4s and the 9s are together here. 4 and 9. So that means 4 and 9 are in those squares, doesn't it? Oh God, I can't think here. Four and 9. Okay. That means when the 3 blocks down here and across here, that has to be a 3. I have no idea if I'm saying the right thing here because I can't concentrate at all with this noise. It's really loud. The window is very close by, so right, now I discovered this was 6 and 7, and I discovered that this was 4 and 9. So this has to be an 8. I hope it has to be an 8. I have no idea because I just can't concentrate here at all. This is torture. Well, I do exaggerate, of course, but you know what I mean. It's just really tough to try to concentrate when a whiny voice, as much as I think she's a nice person, she does have a really her voice is whinier than mine. My voice is quite whiny. Hers is worse. Right, now this was 4 and 9, and so this has got to be a 5 then, hasn't it? So 5 blocking up here, 5 across here and across here. So that's our 5, and this is our 2, I guess. 2 blocking across here and up here puts 2 in those squares there. Blocking up, 2 across here. Here's a 2. Okay, the 6 blocking across here means that 6 is in one of those squares, so we can't have a 6 here. That's got to be our 6, and that's got to be our 7 now. Nine across here, 9 across here. Here's our 9. Okay, so we got 1 blocking here, and 1 is in one of these squares, if you remember, blocking here. So this is our 1. And then I said 5, 7 up there, so this has to be a 5, 7, doesn't it? Down here. Doesn't. Still, I said it earlier on, but nothing's changed, I guess. Excuse me. 1 across here. Here's the 1. This is really slow. There's so much obvious stuff here, but I really can't concentrate. Okay, 3's blocking here and there and there. It's going to give me a 3 there. Right, this is 4, 7, isn't it? So this has to be 2, 5. So the 5 blocks across here. Here's the 5. Here's the 2. 2 blocking this square, 2 blocking this square, and 2 blocking this square. So here's a 2. Five blocking this square, 5 blocking this square, so here's our 5. 8 blocking this square, so here's our 8. This is a 1. Eight blocks here and here and up there, so that's our 8. Finally 5 blocking across here, so we know that's a 7, that's a 5, and the 5 will be down there. 7 also blocks up here and across like that, so that's our 7, and the last number to place here is a 9. We're still looking for a 1 in that square, 1 blocking all the way down here, and 1 across here. Here's the 1. Don't have any completed digits yet, by the way. So we better do that with 5 across here. Now we have a completed digit. We have 5s. 6 blocks across here. Here's a 6. 6 up here. 6 across here. Here's a 6. Here's a 4 to complete this. 4 blocks up here. Here's a 4. Missing number here is a 3. 3 blocks down here. Here is a 3. I have no idea how loud their chit chat is on the microphone. I can't, but to me it's right in my ear, and been really made this game not a fun game for me. This is actually a really easy game and one that I would have enjoyed normally, but it's been so difficult to focus at all here. I haven't enjoyed playing it, I must admit, just because of the external situation. Missing number here is an 8. 8 blocks up here. Here's an 8. Missing number here is a 1. Last number to place down here is a 1. The missing number here. If only I had a studio. Oh, it wasn't that slow after all. I thought it was even worse. I thought it was probably an extra like 10 minutes longer than it was. It feels like one of the slowest games I've played, and yet it was not difficult at all, really. Okay, I'm gonna leave this room now and go and get some peace and quiet in another room. Bye bye.